Imagine waking up to find your neighbors screaming, hallucinating, even throwing themselves from windows. Now imagine the same thing happening to an entire town, overnight. This isn't fiction. In August 1951, in the quiet French village of Pont-Saint-Esprit, something unimaginable took hold of the streets. People saw monsters that weren't there. Some believed they were being burned alive. Others leapt from rooftops thinking they could fly. Within hours, the entire town was in chaos, and no one knew why. It began like any other morning. The town was quiet, peaceful, normal. Bread was baked, cafes opened, and people went about their routines. No one suspected that something in that bread would turn the day into madness. By midday, the first symptoms appeared: headaches, nausea, strange behavior. People grew anxious. Some became dizzy. Others began to hallucinate. A wave of confusion spread across the town. Hallucinations no one could explain. Children froze in place. Some began to scream at invisible creatures. Paranoia took over. People ran from things no one else could see. Some turned to religion, others to madness. The town square became a disaster zone. Dozens were hospitalized, ranting, flailing, gripped by invisible horrors. Some collapsed. Others fell into a trance, completely unreachable. The local hospital was overwhelmed within hours. Authorities had no idea what they were dealing with. Some feared it was a chemical attack. Others believed the town had been cursed. Children, parents, elderly, no one was spared. Hallucinations became violent. Delusions grew darker. By nightfall, Pont-Saint-Esprit was no longer in control of itself. In the days that followed, theories began to circulate. At first, authorities blamed a tainted batch of bread, poisoned flour from a local mill. Experts suggested ergot, a toxic mold that causes vivid hallucinations, the same fungus behind the Salem witch trials. But the symptoms didn't all fit. Victims saw creatures and believed they were on fire or tried to fly. Then came whispers of something darker, a secret experiment. Declassified CIA documents later revealed a program called MKUltra, where LSD was tested on civilians, without their knowledge and without consent. Pont-Saint-Esprit, some claimed, wasn't a tragedy. It was a test, a live trial in mind control during the Cold War. The French government denied any foreign involvement, but many questions remained unanswered. Why were the records sealed? Why were victims never compensated? And why did the symptoms go far beyond typical poisoning? To this day, survivors and families believe the truth was buried and that they were never told the real story. In the aftermath, the town struggled to recover. Many residents had no memory of what they had done. Some lived with guilt, others with permanent trauma. The bakery was shut down. The streets never felt safe again. Doctors and scientists wrote reports, but none agreed on the cause. Some blamed industrial poisoning. Others called it mass hysteria, but nothing could explain why it only affected one town and why it hit so fast. Over time, the event was buried, reduced to a footnote in medical journals. But in Pont-Saint-Esprit, the memories remain vivid, and the question still haunts the town. What really happened that day? Some stories are forgotten, others are buried on purpose. What happened in Pont-Saint-Esprit remains one of the most chilling mysteries in modern history. Was it madness, a mistake, or something we were never meant to know? Let us know what you believe in the comments below. And if you think the truth is still out there, subscribe for more untold stories they don't want you to hear.